Hello, Aries. Welcome to Don Williams Tarot. It's been a while since I have posted. As I had mentioned, I did get a puppy. She will be 12 weeks old tomorrow. So I'm recording this on November the 22nd, which is a Friday. This reading is for sun, moon, and rising placements in the sign of Aries. If you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So keep what does and leave what doesn't. Also, this message is for the month of December 2024. So it's kind of going to be an overall view as to what may be coming in for you to look at, something that could help you either make decisions as to how you want to face your 2025, those types of things. After this round of readings, I probably will pull 2025 predictions for all the signs. But today I am working on December with you. So welcome in. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you are aware of content that I drop. I do live readings, although I am not doing them right now because of my puppy. But as we work through schedules and as she gets a little bit older, then I'm going to return to doing the lives as well. Okay, so I'm going to do a Kachina knife for you. While I do this part of your reading, I am going to take myself off camera. And when I have finished this portion of your reading, I'll bring myself back on camera and I'm going to pull 5 main themes to finish out your reading today. Okay, Aries? So let's get started. What does Spirit want you to know for the month of December 2024 as to the challenges and some of the positives that are coming in for you? So we start off with the Tower card. Now, don't get excited because it's okay. We're going to see many Tower moments, I think, coming up. And let's see what else is coming in. So that Page of Wands. So the Wands energy does represent Aries energy. Okay, so it looks like you're going to have a lot of completions happening this month. And also that makes sense because you're coming to the end of the year. So you might already be working on the things that you want to create for yourself in 2025. We start off your reading with the Tower card. Now, the Tower card is your energy for this month. Let me take myself off view so I can just concentrate on your cards. So the Tower card is definitely about unexpected changes coming in. And the other thing about it is about your beliefs being challenged. Okay. Now, when a Tower moment comes in, it does talk about shocking and surprising kind of events. It's also talking about necessary changes which you have created because you may have built walls around yourself too high. And they were not really built on solid foundation. So therefore, a tower moment comes in when we need to clear the air, when we need to finish out um, some things that are no longer working for us. So I feel as though many of you may be working through tower moments this month. It can represent also flashes of inspiration that will come in because you do see that lightning bolt there. And the other thing about the tower that comes in is about, oh, just the necessary changes that you have created for yourself moving into 2024. Now, what is your current situation is that Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords to me does talk about some type of a painful ending, right? It doesn't take 10 swords to kill someone. But at the same time, the swords are how we express, how we think, how we communicate. And it feels as though something's coming to a definite end. Tens are about completions. It's about ending of a chapter in your life or ending of a situation. And this 10 is saying that whatever it is, whatever this is representing for you, it can be about your thoughts. Maybe you're going to change the way that you think about things. Maybe something's going to come in and bring you this beautiful light that is starting to, permeate as the sun is rising in this horizon. Now, your past position is this Page of Pentacles. Now, the pages for me also represent apprenticeship. So it could be that this is someone younger than you, or it could be that you are starting an apprenticeship yourself of some kind, or you might be learning some new things. This is about learning and expansion. The pages are also my communicators of messages. So you might be waiting for some type of a message, or maybe you've gotten a message that has brought you a lot of inspiration and creativity that has allowed you to move forward with your passions and your motivation. The other thing about the wands, though, is that wands energy is about taking action. So you might be faced with having to move forward, utilizing that fire energy that you embrace here for yourself. And the other thing about this energy is that this is representing your energy. Now, the other thing is this tower. The tower also represents Aries energy because it is about bringing that fire and burning things all the way down to the ground, right? Now, the things that's bridging the gap between your energy, the tower, and that 10 of completion is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is my queen of patience and understanding, but she's also very grounded in physical security. She is a natural healer. She is focusing on her money or her assets or her creature comforts because those energies are very comfortable for her. There is also a bunny that is coming in. I don't know if you can see that bunny down there, but that does represent fertility. Now, it can say that you are very fertile at this time. So, if you are wanting to start a family, now would be the time to do it. Also, that fertility can represent fertile of thought, imagination, those things that drive your passion, that drive you towards your wealth, towards your positive health, right? And your career. So I feel as though it's really kind of a beautiful kind of energy here. I do feel as though some things are being shaken up. Some things are definitely coming to an ending. And this queen is definitely talking about your physical security and that bridging that gap of those energies. As we move into your future situation, you are faced with the Two of Wands. Sorry, Two of Swords. Two of Swords for me is a crossroads. It is definitely my card. She does have a blindfold over her eyes, so she's not seeing things quite as clearly as she could. In her mind, she feels that she either has to do a yes or a no. She either has to go right or left. She either has to stay where she's at or move forward. However, what this card is also asking you to do is embrace the idea that you might not be seeing things completely, gather more information so you can make informed decisions moving forward. The easiest way to do that would be to put those swords down and take off that blindfold, right? To move forward. But this is a crossroads situation. So that does say that you are going to have to be making some kind of choices or decisions. These decisions are either about how you communicate with other people or how you express with your mind, the way that you think and how you make decisions. What is coming in as a clarifier for that is that Eight of Pentacles. Now, for me, this is my putting your nose to the grindstone type of a card. This is definitely an eight. Eights are about overcoming obstacles, looking at things with a different point of view. In this situation, this guy has created all of these pentacles. He is got his nose to the grindstone. A lot of times this does represent your job, your career, just really doing what you need to do in order to get ahead and hopefully to progress and create the beautiful skill set that you have. So I feel as though with this crossroads, it could be either a new project coming in, maybe a new job coming in. Some of you might be changing jobs. Some of you might be changing just the way that you approach your career set at this time. The final outcome that is also coming in is that Eight of Swords. Now, again, you have two eights here. And this eight right here, in as you can see, she's all bound up, but these are all her thoughts. Swords have to do with thoughts and the way that we express. So if you're feeling bound up by the end of the month, like you are at a crossroads or at a stage in your life where you're not really sure what to do, this situation is talking about these are energies that you've put upon yourself. So maybe what you need to do is change your perspective or change the way that you're thinking about something that will allow you to eliminate any of these things that are preventing you from moving forward. Now, the other thing that this is really talking about for you, Aries, is that you are definitely making some big changes at the end of this year so that you can bring in some beautiful energy for you for 2025. So I do want to pull a couple of more cards just to get some additional information for you. Lovely that we got that King of Wands. It would also represent your Aries energy. And of course, the Five of Swords is talking about winning at all costs. And this card right here, as you can see, this guy is the champion and he's defeated these other two people. So it may be a situation where you feel as though you have a little bit of conflict coming in towards the end of the month that you need to resolve. And it could just be discussions, could be discussions with family members. It could be anything that has to do with how you express or how you communicate. And the thing is this card always reminds me of the person who needs to have the last word. Got to have the last word. I've got to end up on top, that kind of energy. But I feel as though if you just step into your knowledge as that King of Wands, which represents your fiery energy, I feel as though you will do just fine. Now, the King is also represented by the salamander, which is all about fiery energy. And the King is also my energy of gaining or utilizing existing knowledge. This guy is a prolific researcher. He is also my entrepreneur. So he is a guy that comes up with lots of creative and inspiring ideas to move forward. He does have a lot of knowledge and wisdom behind him. So I think that if you step into that energy and recognize and realize that you don't always have to be on top to win, you're going to have differences of opinions. And I think the whole situation here is giving you an opportunity to use your higher vibration in whatever situation that you find yourself in. Overall, it looks really good. I do see big changes still coming in. So I would just be aware that those changes are coming and just allow yourself to be flexible with that, with those opportunities. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring myself back on camera. And I'm going to pull your five main themes as you're completed to complete your reading. 3, 4, 5. If you made it this far, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel, have been supporting my work. Your first card is a wedge. Someone is trying to become between you and a friend or something that you want. Now, that could also be that five of swords there, right? Feeling as though someone is coming between you. There's words exchanged. I think that that might be talking about that specific situation. And of course, as this is a general reading, it might not fit everyone. So don't try to shove that idea into it happening for you, right? There is a knot. It says there is unsuccessful plans that are going to come up. We also have a pin. It says a new job or career, which I was stating that earlier as well. So some of you might be moving into a new role. Then we have the quill, get back to the basics. I think that's a great message for anybody. Because sometimes we just make things too complicated for ourselves, right? Okay, and then the last one is the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. I love this one for you, Aries. Not that my Aries would do that anyway. I don't feel as though many of you really try to make yourself less than who you truly are. You are the type of an energy for me, at least from all the Aries individuals that I have known, that you just like to be accepted for who and what you are. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you found some nuggets that were helpful to you. Of course, I will be back again soon. I do plan to do my 2025 predictions for each sign coming up here soon. So look out for that. Okay. So take a very good care of you. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Cheers.